just going to teach this very quickly. This came from a book which was, at the time, it was being circulated free. I believe it was free on Audible and it was free on Kindle. Just the first book in his series. The book is called The Gentle Way. And because it's free, I really don't have a problem with saying that this has very much affected my life. Like, it is subtle. One thing that he definitely says is that if you do this, it also has a general effect on the people around you. But basically, it's a way for praying. Like, you don't have to think of it as praying for yourself, because the word prayer might be very loaded for you. But it's a way of wishing benevolence for yourself. And so all you do is you say, hold on, my cat might step into frame. All you do is say, I request the most benevolent outcome for XYZ. But these are things for yourself, and that's kind of almost the catch. There is no catch. You can basically do this all day long. For anything, you only have to do it once, which is a little counterintuitive. So you say, like, I'll give an example of one I used recently. I would like the most benevolent outcome for all of my medical tests. There's my cat. He went from the table and now he's doing biscuits. So he's happy about us talking about this. So you say, I request the most benevolent outcome for whatever your situation is. There is a second way of doing it that is for other people, but he suggests practicing it and seeing the outcome, doing it for yourself to get used to the outcomes and whether or not you want to enfold it into your regular practice. For any given situation, you only have to ask once. Even with that, I have asked more than once for certain things. Because, if I'm in the heat of anxiety about something, I might ask again. But really, once it's done one time, it sort of changes the trajectory of whatever you're dealing with. And you're forever on, like, the benevolent path in that regard. And it does seem to affect the aura. I have not specifically seen my own aura after doing this. I don't really look at my own aura to evaluate in that way. But I do feel like a lot of benevolent things end up happening in my life just because I ask for this for myself, for people that I know, for people in natural disasters. I'm going to do a separate video on how to do it for another person, because the whole point of it is that you're supposed to begin with doing it for yourself and seeing how that feels for you. But let's say, like, you're looking for a parking spot and you're in a car with a bunch of people. They all also experience the most benevolent outcome. So it does, like, the energy of the most benevolent outcome affects you and anyone with you. It also affects, like, let's say you need someone to do something. Like, I would request the most benevolent outcome for these people with a lawnmower to be quiet or something like that. That was an example in the book. It also spreads the most benevolent outcome to that person. It does not violate free will, because it's kind of just nudging them to do the most benevolent thing that they were already inclined to do. They don't do anything that they weren't already inclined to do. So anyway, I experiment with this all the time. It has kind of increased the amount of peace in my life, and I wanted to pass it along. I've also done this week's reading, and I'll be recording that next. And I will be, in general, as often as I can, I'll be releasing a reading and a teaching video on the same day. So these will be coming out on Monday. And right now it is still late in the week, but these will be coming out on Monday. That's my schedule right now. So I hope this helps. If you've gotten some benefit from this, it does help the channel to have a positive interaction with the channel, like leaving a like or leaving a comment. If you want to subscribe, it's up to you. I'm still literally learning how the algorithm works and everything, but I mostly just want to be helpful to people, and I hope this helps.